Hey everybody, Mike Pfeiffer, Pfeiffer Hobby Supply. Um, I know it hasn't been an extremely long time since I have done a video, and I know this is going to be 100. Everybody asked me if there was something special that I was going to do for 100, and I had jokingly said that I was going to tear the layout and start all over again. Well, it's not going to happen. Okay, so I don't think I could take all this on again. Uh, what I will tell you is that I've been a little bit slow out here this week, and I haven't gotten a lot done for a few different reasons. Sometime in the beginning of the week, I made a trip to the grocery store, which is no big deal. I do it quite often. And I bought some stuff, and I picked up a little Jack Link's beef jerky. Well, I got food poisoning from it. And I can tell you one thing, it's been a long, 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 long time for this 72-year-old guy to be that sick. Some of you have been there, I'm sure, but I literally thought I was going to die. Anyway, we won't go on about that, but it was horrible, and I'm still not recovered. I'm still weak as heck. I can't sleep. The acid from has kind of burnt my throat, and it was just a mess, and I'm still recovering from that. But I've managed to get out here and do a couple things, and I've managed to help Ryan. I had to fix something on Ryan's car yesterday, and he came over and we got that fixed. I felt pretty good yesterday, but I didn't sleep worth a darn last night. Another night of only a couple hours of sleep. But anyway, I did take a little nap this afternoon. We sat down, had some coffee, and I had a little nap, and I feel pretty good right now. It's about 4:30 here. But anyway, I was sick. I was really sick. One of our club members, he's really sick. He's low blood sugar, and he's on dialysis, and he's in the hospital. And I've tried to call him a couple times. One time he didn't answer. Another time he answered, but he was doped up and still in ICU. Don't know what's going on with him. I'm just praying for him and hoping everything's okay with him. I missed the club meeting last week. Missed going out to the club. Anyway, it's just been a scrambled up mess. But I did manage to get this painted and fixed. It's coming out here and doing a little bit of painting and that kind of stuff is about all I've been able to handle lately. But anyways, that's enough about that stuff. I've worked on the car a little bit. We're not even going to go there. I'll make a car video one of these days when I feel better. Still working on the clunking noise on the front end. I had a plan today. I felt pretty good yesterday. Had a plan to get up today and take the whole sway bar and sway bar links off the front of the car and see if that got rid of the problem. But when I woke up, well, I was already awake, but I was up almost all the night, and I just didn't get out there. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, but I'll show you guys here what I've been up to, and hope you enjoy it, and I'll get as much done as I can today and keep you posted. Okay, everybody, here's the repair in progress. This is the second coat of spackling on there. And then I'll give it a little bit of sand and see where I'm low. I have sanded most of the fascia and most of the edges on all those holes down that way. And as you can see, I've taken the throttle holders and stuff off so I can paint. I haven't taken these panels off because they take a littler screwdriver, which I don't have out here at the moment. But anyway, once this spackle here dries, I'll come back and we'll sand that off and see what we got, see if it needs any more. And that's where I'm at. Okay, gang. We've been watching this for a couple of days. These bees were hanging out up in the tree here. Some of them I think are staying, but I think these ones here are getting ready to go and move on. But we've been trying to avoid the doorway and stuff because they're pretty active. All right, about a couple hours ago, I finished painting the fascia and painting the plaster inside the holes. And I like the fact that somebody suggested paint it all gray, and I think it blends it together real well. I also painted up underneath on the foam gray. I think it looks really good. I'm going to put all the fascia things back on the fascia, and I'll be back and give you another shot. Okay, everybody, I touched up the wall over here to the left. I touched up all of the fascia and literally painted all of the fascia beyond the little lights there, my short circuit lights. And here is all of the throttle holders, throttle pockets back in place. I painted around the Santa Fe emblem. Put all these parts back on. And if I squeeze through here, which is kind of hard for a old fat guy, you can see that it comes on around here. All this was repainted. And you can see that I repaired the place where my tile was. It turned out pretty good. And around to the next section of fascia. Now comes the complicated part. I've got to clean up all this mess and put everything back in order up here on top. I noticed there's a light hanging down right over there. Got to figure out where that goes and get it put back. Got to stand my tree up. Got to touch up all this plaster somehow along the edge of the layout here where it got all messed up. A lot of trees to reglue in place. Just a lot of cleanup out here. Got to get all the trains back on the track. Then I got a clean track. But for right now, what I need to do is I need to get some wet rags and clean up these storage containers here because I dripped a lot of plaster on them. And when I sanded over here, I tried to keep the vacuum going, but you can see that I have a lot of dust here from the plaster when I sanded it. So I'm going to clean that up. I got a bunch of junk on the floor. Anyway, I'm just going to clean up and I'll show you what it looks like when I get at least all the containers back and in place, and we're kind of back to normal. By the way, that rope light down there, I don't see any way to make it function in some kind of something that makes sense underneath there. So I think it's going away. I'm not sure. I might put it underneath the foam. If I can figure out a way to put it underneath the foam over here so that when I have the lights off and I'm just, if we do some night operations or something, it will light up the floor. I don't know. We'll give that some thought. But anyway, I'm going to try and clean up some of this junk and come back to you guys. Okay, everybody, I got the floor vacuumed up underneath there. I got all my storage containers all back in place. And it's almost starting to look like a train room again. Just a few things laying on the floor. Not bad. I'm almost there. If I feel energetic tonight, I may come out and do a little more cleanup, try and get the vacuum cleaner and stuff put away and all that, and get all the floor totally cleaned up. I have some stuff to take out to the garage, back out to the garage. Got some stuff I need to get put away right there on the chair that was on one of the storage units there. But I'm on the home stretch. Okay, gang, I hope you enjoyed that. I think the next step will trying to get onto the top of the layout and get all the trains put back on, get all the track cleaned up, and make sure everything's back to functional. It's been quite a while, but we'll see how it goes. And as usual, thanks for watching.